Most managers think leadership is about experience. But here's the truth, there are managers with 10 years of work experience and the others who grow 10 times faster in just 1 year. The difference? They actually understand three things: how leadership actually
Music
works,
licensing
how top
reimagined.
companies train managers, and how to use AI to outperform everyone else. In this video, I will break down all three of them so you can move from average manager to top 1%. If you are a manager right now, you have probably faced this. Your team is not fully aligned, you're constantly firefighting, you feel like you're working hard, but you're not getting recognized. And the worst part is you're not sure what exactly to
Artlist.io.
improve. I've spent years working closely in high performance team environments, and what I'm about to share is exactly what top performing managers do differently. So, if you see, leadership is not control, it's clarity and plus influencing others. Let's
Music
just break it down
licensing
into three
reimagined.
pillars. Yeah. Number one is clarity. You need to have clear goals, clear expectations, clear communication as well. Confused teams don't fall because they are bad. They fail because leaders are actually unclear. Yeah. Number two is ownership. Stop solving everything. You need to start building decision makers. If your team depends on you for every other decision, you're not leading. You're actually bottlenecking it.
Artlist.io.
Yeah. Number three, visibility. Working alone is not enough. Your impact must be seen. Great managers don't just do the work, they make their work visible to the right people. Now, there are some frameworks which I've just done a bit of research and I'm really interested to share
Music
with you
licensing
guys.
reimagined.
The first company which I'm really interested to talk to you about is Amazon. What Amazon actually prefers to do is, their managers precisely, and they prefer to have the ownership and they like to dive deep into any of the problems. So their leaders act like their owners and they prefer to have a data-driven decisions. At Amazon, managers are expected to dive deep, which means no surface level thinking.
Artlist.io.
And they're always been asked to resolve any problem by applying the why method. You need to always ask why three times before coming to a solution. Number two is Microsoft. So Microsoft is one of the topmost companies, as you guys must be aware, and they prefer to have growth mindset and they prefer to have a learning curve instead of I know everything. They tend to be someone like they're always interested in learning things. So Microsoft transformed its culture by shifting from knowing it all to learn it all. Yeah. So they prefer to encourage team learning. They prefer to make normalize. They normalize mistakes as well. And this is the best part because if anyone in your team makes a mistake, it's really very important to not just quote them in order to make them feel bad or to make feel guilty about it. The last one is Apple. Apple is one of the top major leading organizations wherein which they prefer to have extremely accountability plus simplicity. They prefer to have small teams and they have high ownership and simplicity in execution. At Apple, every project has one direct responsible individual. Assign single ownership, reduce complexity. So if you combine all three, which is like Amazon is equal to execution, Microsoft learning, and Apple, if we take Apple and apply that their framework, which is accountability, you get a complete leadership system. Yeah. The other best part of this video, which I'm just going to break it down for you, is what are the best AI tools for the non-technical managers? Now, here's where things get really interesting. Managers who are using AI are already outperforming others without working more. So, without a further ado, the number one is ChatGPT, of course, as you guys must be aware. It helps you for a decision support. It helps you for drafting emails. It helps you for team conflicts. It also helps you for strategic thinking. Now, just for example, you can just use this kind of prompt, something like this, like Now you have to act as a senior leader. How should I handle an underperforming team member? This will really give you a best clarity in terms of how are you supposed to draft an email after having a one-on-one with your associates. Also, it helps you to resolve conflicts, and it gives you a breakdown of how you need to strategically think about your next step. Yeah. The second one is Notion. Notion AI. Notion AI is nothing but is a tool. It really helps any organization. For example, if there is a teammate, it helps you to make a notes. It also helps you to build an actionable items.